Heart of the matter. February 10, 2014. There are so many dear souls that walk among you that are passive romantics. They want things such as a better job, a better partner, greater spiritual development and growth, but instead of working at them each day to bring what they want, they sit and wait for such things to come to them. We have observed so many, they truly feel if they remain exactly where they are for a long enough time, work hard just where they are or grumble about what they are dissatisfied about a lot, that someday they will get what they are waiting for. And as they watch, many of these dear souls become envious of others as they see they are getting the same things they themselves have been sitting around waiting for. The dear souls that choose to wait are unable to recognize the dear souls that are getting things done by making plans, envisioning a better job, a better partner, greater spiritual development and growth. They are not sitting and waiting, they are active in the doing. They know if they want to achieve something more, they have to meet the powers of manifestation halfway in order to create opportunities that will help improve their chances to meeting the outcome they have been aiming to reach. To become a doer in your life instead of someone who waits, it is crucial to accept responsibility for your life and journey up to where you are. No one else is responsible for any mistakes you have made, or where your path has taken you. All you do is a result of choices, good and bad choices, and how you choose to respond to each one as they were presented to you. When a tough challenge presents itself, you have the choice to get up and push back with determination. You can choose to keep moving forward even if it takes you into uncharted territory, or you can choose to close the door and not even try. Bottom line, you are the one making the choices. We encourage you to be more determined, to get back up and push back when the challenges of life becomes a little harder, and not lose hope of what you believe in and what you want to see manifest after all your heart and soul effort. Understand the main key to taking responsibility and more initiative is figuring out what you and your life is all about and learning to prioritize your life around what you consider to be important and of value. Give yourself the freedom to take more action in your life. Free yourself to try new things and go into new directions not directed by another, and free yourself to not only open these new doors but create new doors of your own to enter. By expanding your initiative to being more responsible for your own personal and spiritual growth and development, we encourage you to challenge yourself more, by trying new things, at least one new thing every week, and learn all you can on this new area. Learn to ask yourself a lot of questions, because through those questions you will gain valuable information of yourself that will help increase your level of understanding and awareness. One of the questions you can ask yourself is, what if, instead of just simply accepting the status quo? Take more time becoming more self-aware. You can do this through journaling, asking trusted and non-biased friends and family members to tell you what they think are your strengths and weaknesses. Many times you are unaware of certain behavior traits simply because of a lack of focus on your inner person, and you are too distracted by exterior factors. Take the courageous step and admit your mistakes. Then make a list of your biggest mistakes. Then write and learn what lessons came from those mistakes and how you have used the knowledge gained for challenges that came up. Learn to speak up more often, share what you are feeling. You are given a voice for a reason, not for it to be hidden. You need to become more comfortable with yourself and become accustomed to taking more initiative with yourself and with your life. You want something to happen that is new and good, and then we suggest setting goals. Make a plan that will help deliver you to the outcome you wish to have occurred from what you have envisioned for yourself. And instead of dreaming, envision this outcome already a reality. See yourself in it. Observe how you feel with the desired outcome right there in front of you. Then make all the plans that will bring you to what you are seeing and feeling, and follow through each step, not giving up even when obstacles hit trying to deter you. Be steadfast with what you're aiming for and you will succeed. It is important, dear ones, to know what you stand for, what your purpose is for, what makes you click, what your values are and what you believe in. Knowing who you are from the inside out will help deepen your initiative, because the more you uncover about yourself, the more you will want to learn. From all the inner explorations, You will quickly determine what areas of yourself require a little fine-tuning and improvement, and you will one by one go through each area that is in need of your attention, and you will nurture each part of yourself, helping to further develop your total self and providing a greater sense of worth and well-being. Become conscious of the decisions you are making. Let yourself feel more and allow your heart to be involved more often. When making a choice, ask yourself through your heart how you should proceed and trust the direction your heart encourages you to take. If possible, before you make the serious decisions, learn all you can about what you are about to choose, because the more informed you are, the less likely you will make a poor decision. To be more initiative with yourself and life, it is also essential to become more persistent and to persevere the rough patches and bumps that life will throw at you. Fear will come forth, but don't let fear prevent you from reaching any goal you truly want at the level of your heart and soul. If you know someone who is good at something you yourself wants to improve on, then take the initiative to approach this person and ask them for a little help. Pointers to get you on the right direction. They could easily become your mentor, someone you can trust to help guide and support you on reaching the conclusion you were aiming for. We know how difficult it is for many dear souls to show emotion in public, but we urge you to learn to show approval and praise in public for something a family member or close friend has done well. This helps to bring you outside of your comfort zone. It brings humility and a greater knowing of others through your conscious effort to thank them in front of family members, friends or fellow employees. It takes great courage to display your approval. It demonstrates trust in yourself and admiration for the other person, even if all they did was make your day a little brighter with a funny joke, or a kind and encouraging smile. Demonstrating gratitude is a very healing and self-nurturing way to help increase your initiative and demonstrates responsibility. All that you do to improve your initiative and to become more responsible is all about knowing your truth, not knowing someone else's truth, just yours. And in order to stand for your truth, you need to know how to speak your truth without exaggeration, because you are trying to please or impress an audience. And before you can know your truth, you must be able to know yourself inside and out. This means you are willing to take the time needed to look within yourself, to examine, explore and to question what you find, and to come to understand your feelings and why you respond and react the way you do. There are so many dear souls with issues that are fogged up with unrealistic beliefs about themselves that they think are true when in fact they are not. Such fogged up beliefs are the product of what others think of them, and sometimes from their own emotional and uncompassionate reactions to things that have gone wrong in their life. Even now, in your advanced era that is filled with technological advances, there are many that do not have the ability to see to the very core of themselves, to the actual truth of their whole and divine self. When you make up your mind to find yourself, then you will also find your truth, not the colored-up version, but your authentic truth, the one with no walls, and no masks. Your real self, your authentic self is your beautiful self. Even in your modern world, it is important to end the passive need to wait for things to happen. Prepare yourself to become more active with your life. After all, it is your life. If you strongly believe in something, then stand by your beliefs even if it means you look foolish or go against what others believe to be true. Know what you know, and from what you know you will know yourself. We do not condone badgering others for their beliefs or criticizing others for having different values. We do encourage you to respect the beliefs and values of others, but you also need to respect your own beliefs and values. You are filled with truth and wisdom. Stop hiding this and start revealing your true and wise self. New ideas that you take on or new directions that you move towards may seem ridiculous at the start and may be even judged by others, but if you truly believe in them each step of the way, then they will be counted and will help make a difference to your life, and with all the positive effort you apply to bring you to a successful outcome will also be of benefit to others. Be honest with yourself. Understand any success that has no authenticity has no meaning. Your truths, your values and your beliefs do mean something. Take the initiative and prepare yourself to being counted as someone that is able to make a contribution, because your existence in the here and now is your proof, and so it is. I am Archangel Haniel through Julie Miller. spiritualnetworks.com.